Hello everyone, welcome to Night of the Dead. I've been messing around with settings here for a little bit. My camera, for some reason, my face camera deal, was messing up when I was in game for some reason, and it would just start stuttering, the whole camera and everything. Nothing else, the game was fine, it was just the camera. And apparently, there was two interaction issues with it. First, for whatever reason, I don't know, I always have my video capture device set to its original thing. There's another setting that can be labeled the Elgato virtual camera. I don't want to use that. I want to use the Facecam Pro on this game, because if it's on the virtual camera and you have Lumen enabled, my camera just stutters like crazy. Don't know why, but it's only with the Lumen setting. If it is any other setting, it works fine. There's no issue. But with that, it's just pretty bad there. I'm gonna turn down the music again because it is a little bit higher than I'd like. So right now I have it set to a very high preset. Everything else, the FOV was set at like 103. I might change it back, but I turned it down to 90 because that's what I usually have my FOV set to for games that have a deal where you can change that. I might bump it back up. I don't know why they had it at 103 as a default. It seemed kind of strange to me. But everything is set to the very high preset. So I want to try that out and see what happens. I am getting like 88 FPS right now. And I have the VSync enabled and I have it set to 120. So if in game I can't get 60, I'll have to mess with the settings some more. But this is Night of the Dead. It's kind of like 7 Days to Die. You have a pre-made character you can check if you wish to, named Lucy, or you could make your own character in this game. I'm going to just do Lucy. It doesn't matter to me. This is just a deal. And also, there is a launch option for the game where you can just play Night of the Dead, or you can play Night of the Dead without anti-cheat and stuff like that. That's for like if you're going to use mods on the game. I chose the no anti-cheat thing, but I'm not playing with any mods or anything. If there is mods, I haven't even looked. Okay. We're gonna go to new game. So you can turn on no wave. So yeah, there's a wave in this game every night, if I'm not mistaken, on the normal settings. You could also make it where you lose research upon dying. You can drop your items on exit, no generator breakdown. Synthetic options respawn, natural objects respawn, no zombie respawn. I think I'm just going to play it on normal and see what happens here. But yeah, it's kind of like a 7 Days to Die deal. I do know that they've improved the voice AI a lot. It was very noticeable. They were robots in the voices of the characters you talk to in the game. I think the first character you talk to, the main character, is still pretty robotic from what I heard, but they've improved everybody else, so eventually they'll prove her, I guess. But it's still an early alpha build. It's like alpha 3.0.4, I think, is the one I'm playing on. I'm getting 90 FPS just sitting here watching this little in-game cutscene, so... Okay, so this is the game right here. There's nothing over here on the side where my camera is, so I think I'm going to just leave my camera there. So it's got controls for me. We got tab is our inventory. We start with some energy bars, which gives us HP and energy. Okay, I'll put that down there on the last one. And this is where we can craft things over here. Interesting. And I guess you can kind of do deals. You got a left hand, you got a right hand, you got ammo. Cool, you got an ammo slot. It doesn't actually have to take up space. You got a helmet, armor, gloves, shoes, and pauldrons, so shoulders, accessories, a belt, an ammo bag, a food bag, and a material bag. And you can also kill yourself, apparently, if you get stuck. Character information. There is a leveling up system in this game, and this is it here. Strength gives you damage and jump power. Vitality gives you ammo stack, attack stamina usage down, and dodge damage usage down. Attention gives you minus noise and plus movement speed. Memory gives you damage to trees, boulders, and ore, damage to zombies. Okay. This is just straight damage, apparently. Judgment gives you more HP recovery from items, so okay. And evasion rate. And endurance gives you less damage taken and plus stamina regeneration. Interesting. None of these give you HP up. None of them gives you max HP up on any of these stats. You figure it'd be vitality or endurance that did that, but nope. They're just damage taken and attack stamina and stamina usage stuff. Or maybe strength, but nope. None of these give you HP ups, which is really, really strange for games. There's what's known as the coil system. You can, if I remember correctly, the way this works is you equip coils into your clothing or your armor, basically, and depending on how many you have, you get various skills from them. Like doing burn damage, taking less damage, and stuff like that, I think. Shock damage. Okay. This is all of our stats, so this would be what we would be doing right now. We have a plus 5% equipment drop rate on zombie kill, and we have a materials return rate after building destruction of only 70%. And you can get that up to 100%, even higher on that one. You can also reset your skills, apparently. I'm not sure if that cost anything or what. It's going to take 50 experience to level us up once. We're a occupation of a shoulder, which gives us marksmanship, 2 hearts, low voice, and thin skin. Whatever that means. Okay. We can build with B. So here's all the stuff we can build right now. We can build foundations. We can build stairs. We could build a equipment workbench. We could build a material productions, a crafting, a cooking table. And this one is our research table. We can make a storage box. We can make a sleeping bag and a chair. And then we also have traps. We can make barbed fences, cutters, shredders, and pendulums. Okay. We also have a map, which has nothing on it right now, but here's a legend for it. Okay, we have a light, but I don't think we have a light on us. We can change our target with Q. We can change our V points. So we could either do this or we could do third person. I think I'm going to play first person for a little while. There's a meat pile right there, isn't there? Okay, so we're supposed to take the radio.
This is not a fresh human meat store, Mr. Zombie. I'm busy, so shuffle off to another store. A person? Are there still survivors on Andorna Island? Are you currently in an underground capsule room?
Yep.
Sleep capsules can sometimes cause trouble. I'm Dr. Veronica Grimes. I've
Yeah,
been
still pretty robotic.
tirelessly searching for a cure for the zombie condition, but I haven't found one yet. But perhaps, just perhaps, you might hold the key to advancing my research. Is there even power in the bunker now?
Yes.
Find a light immediately and secure the line of sight.
Okay, so we got a journal on J. They want us to take the light. L is our light, and F to open door and exit capsule room. I regain consciousness inside the bunker's sleep capsule. Through the radio, the voice of Dr. Veronica echoes in my ears. Her voice brought reassurance. I can't even remember the slightest thing. Where am I right now? What's the situation? Let's get the light and turn it on. So we take the light. And then we press L to turn it on. And then we also open the door with F.
You've just emerged from the stasis capsule, so you're probably wandering around without any clothes. Find something to wear and get dressed. Even if no one is around to see, let's keep some semblance of decency.
Okay. Take here. Old clothes. So we can just double click if we wish to, or we could like drag. Okay, so we got some 8 protection, 2 critical strike, and minus movement speed on it. I don't know why we have pants with our shirt, but apparently we have pants with our shirt. Okay. We get some protection, critical rate, and more minus movement speed. And this gives us protection, critical rate, and more minus movement speed. Here's our coils right now.
Do you realize the situation you're in? Andorna Island is where the zombie mutation first occurred, and everyone but you has fled. The world has been engulfed by the zombie thanks to the escapees from the island, and now humanity is on the brink of extinction. If you want to survive, you'll need to escape from that bunker. Exit the capsule room, open the yellow door, then move outside. It's good to have a habit of diligently recording tasks in a journal and checking them.
More energy. Oh, there's nothing in it. Here we go, another energy bar. Nothing in that. Meat pile. Another meat pile. Another meat pile. Can't check those. Can I get back in and go back to sleep? All right. Oh, can I like take a jacket? Nope. Nothing in there. Skeleton. Process bones. Pretty sure I need those for like things later. Can't get anything off of that. I guess I should go back and check these skeletons real quick. shift to run. We also have a dodge with left alt. It uses our stamina. We have stamina health down in the bottom left. I'm not sure what that thing underneath is. I guess we... Nope. C does not crouch. Control crouches. Okay. Nothing in there. Another energy bar. Acquire emergency bag. Take old clothes bag. Inventory equipped. Beyond the door there was an old clothes bag. Even in a place where no one seems to visit, one must wear clothes. Uncomfortable and anxiety-inducing.
Surviving alone on that island is virtually impossible. However, I have a way to assist you. Of course, nothing in this world is free, is it? So I have an offer for you. Find the mutant substance hidden on the island. That material will be invaluable in my research for a zombie cure. Succeed, and I'll send a helicopter for your rescue. Now hurry. Open the large glass door and you should see the exit to the bunker.
Energy bar. Yep. Okay.
Once you ascend to the surface, the real battle begins. Show me your skills and determination. I hope you won't disappoint.
All right. Out we go then.
You'll need to survive before you even think about finding the mutant substance, understood? I've assembled the best team of experts for assistance. Heed their instructions diligently, absorb the knowledge, and once everything is in place, begin your mission. Nice to meet you. My name is Sierra Wilder, a survival expert. From now on, I'll share all the survival knowledge I know with you. You might feel a bit stiff since you've just woken up. Let's start by loosening up your body. There are numerous resources required for survival. How about picking up noticeable small stones in the forest?
And we got 1 strength for that, for completing that quest. Okay. Okay, got to get to level 10. We also got to obtain a small stone. Now I'm trying to place a marker here. So know where this is. So we need to find some small stones. Here we go.
Great. Now it's time to use that small stone to make a stone knife. Please open your inventory. You should be able to find the stone knife under the handmade tab on the right. Then, craft it. After humans disappeared from Andorna, flora and fauna began to thrive even more. Thanks to these changes, it's become easier to find the necessary materials in nature. Now, shall we gather some branches and leaves? Equip the stone knife you made, and when you cut the bushes, you should be able to get the materials you need. The preparations to save humanity are progressing well. As the next step, we'll be crafting other tools necessary for survival. Shall we start by making an axe?
Oh, we got a rare. Wow. Got a rare axe. There is um
You're doing so well that it seems
tears.
there's little I can assist with. But I'll still share some useful tips. Now let's gather some wood together. Trees are truly vital resources. They provide various materials essential for survival. Naturally, you'd use the axe you just made to chop them down, right?
While we have this equipped, we have 15 vitality. 30 plus poison reinforcements, 15% wound reinforcement, plus 10% stability. So it wants me to destroy trees. Now, does this disappear or do I need it? Nope, it just disappears. Okay, so I don't need to chop it after I chop it down.
Now it's time to gather stones and minerals. With a pickaxe, the gathering will be much smoother. Using the method you've just learned, try crafting a pickaxe. Great. Now let's use our crafted pickaxe to gather stones and minerals. If you look around carefully, you'll see plenty of rocks. By breaking those rocks, you can easily obtain stones. Shall we also look for ore? Ore is slightly shiny compared to regular rocks. Look for rocks with a black shine to find it. With just a bit of careful observation, you can gather the necessary materials.
I leveled up. Um, let's get memory up. Maybe some ore will be over here. Or is this ore right here? Nope, this is it right here. There's another iron one right here.
Hey, ever wake up on a zombie island and feel like you're left alone? I'm Jamal Price, the mechanic. Thinking of hunting down that mutant material, huh? You're gonna need to bulk up a bit for that mission. Don't sweat it. Helping you gear up is kinda my thing. There are plenty of ways to get stronger. Crafting some high-end gear, upgrading what you've got, or advancing through tech research. How about we start with crafting some combat gear? I mean, you can't really face zombies with just gathering tools. You'll need a crafting bench for that. So, let's kick things off with that. Just set it up wherever, no need to overthink this one.
So I got that done. I got +1 attention. This will give me +1 memory as well. Okay. So we got to make the equipment workbench. I think is what it wants. Yeah, the equipment workbench. Okay. I have everything I need except for, yeah. Okay. Rotate with the mouse wheel. Change rotation angle by holding it down. Or maybe by clicking it. Okay. You can do it higher or lower. You can snap it. And you can also build it with left click. You gotta hold down the build button. Okay.
The crafting bench is pretty handy, you know. Great for making and breaking down gear. All right, for starters, how about we whip up a pipe on that bench? I got your back.
Pipe. So you need vines, branches, and pieces of iron. Do the Minecraft thing I usually have. Weapon in second, pick in first,
I'm
axe
more of
in
an
third.
up-close and personal kind of guy, but you, looks like you could use some long-range firepower. Try crafting a bow at the bench.
Bow. So vine, branch, range option.
You can't just have a bow and no arrows, right? You'll need some arrows. Making arrows isn't that tough. Open up your inventory and craft some arrows under the handmade tab.
Here we got 15.
All right, let me show you how to use that gear you just crafted. Equip that bow of yours and shoot an arrow towards our lovely crafting bench. If the arrow sticks into the bench, you can pull it out and use it again.
Okay.
So, where to next? Oh, wait a sec. Don't just leave that crafting bench behind. That's a waste of good resources. To dismantle it, you'll need a hammer. Pop open your inventory and let's craft one.
Need another branch, so I need to go to a bush to get that.
Once you've got that hammer equipped, there's a bunch you can do with it. Hold that hammer and give our worn-out crafting bench some TLC. But remember, fixing things up takes materials. Always keep those repair resources handy.
Oh, I was supposed to repair it. Okay. It wanted me to repair it. Alright, I've got to make it again then. Okay, so what I have to do is I have to shoot it again.
Equip that hammer and head over to the crafting bench to start the dismantling. You'll recover some of the materials you used on it, so it's all good.
Okay.
Listen up, soldier. I am Captain Axton Hawkins. Obey my commands and learn the skills to survive on the battlefield. Shed that weak spirit and adopt the true mindset of a soldier. This is the only way for us to survive this war. As you advance along the front lines, you'll inevitably face the zombies. When the time arrives, utilize the skills you've acquired to strike and evade at the appropriate times. Safely defeat the zombies. Got it?
Okay. Some fuel. Doesn't seem to be a weight in this game, it's just deals.
Good. On the battlefield, everything around you can be a tool for survival. Break objects you find on the way, like cardboard boxes and barrels, using your standard issue gear. There's no special preparation needed. The standard gear is already provided to all of you. Got that?
There's also headshots in this game. As you saw in that last one, I didn't get a headshot. It didn't do the little thing.
Ah, greetings. The name's Gilbert Foster. I've been assigned to guide you in building your survival base. A survival base isn't just a refuge, it can be the heart of various crafting activities. And it all starts with a solid foundation. How about you start by finding the right spot and open the construction menu to lay down that foundation?
Okay. You also need requirements to make it work.
How about expanding the foundation further? First, as before, select the foundation in the construction window and build. Then, when you can see the blueprint of the foundation, turn on the snap function during construction. This feature allows your new construction to align and attach seamlessly with previously built structures. Now, with the snap function activated, try extending your foundation by 1 more squares. You're following along splendidly. When constructing buildings, remember you have the option to adjust the height. Try experimenting with the foundation's height as you build. Also, you'll need a considerable amount of logs for constructing a survival base. It's essential to consistently chop down trees and collect logs. Think of yourself as a diligent beaver, tirelessly gathering wood. Did you know that beavers are quite the expert builders in the animal kingdom? But for now, let's focus on building your survival base. We can dive into the fascinating world of beavers at another time. Next, let's install some stairs to reach the higher levels of your foundation. By using the building rotation feature, you should be able to attach the stairs to the foundation. And with that, your survival base is nearing completion. Simple, right? A little tip. During construction, if you check the bottom section, you'll find various handy features displayed. I haven't told you about all of them, so I'd recommend familiarizing yourself with them by checking personally. How do you find your survival base? Quite cozy and comfortable, isn't it? To expand your base, you'll need to secure a lot of logs through logging. Hard work is ahead, just like a beaver. Speaking of beavers, how much do you know about them? Beavers truly adore trees. The soft inner wood serves as their food, and they use it to construct magnificent dams. It would be a grave mistake to dismiss them as small and cute animals. Despite their size, they have powerful teeth capable of easily felling large trees. But if you were to try and chop wood with your front teeth like a beaver, I suspect you'd find yourself on a trip to the hospital. So how can humans process wood? The answer lies in the crafting bench. With it, you can transform logs into processed materials like wooden planks. Now, I recommend you construct a crafting bench and start processing your wood. The crafting bench allows you to process a wide array of resources. Besides wood, it can handle stones and ores as well. However, to unlock these features, you'll need to upgrade the crafting bench first. You will use the hammer you prepared earlier for this task. Of course, make sure to gather all the necessary materials before you begin. Now grab your hammer, upgrade the crafting bench, and take a stab at stone processing.
Oh, maybe I have to upgrade it again? Nope. There's no bricks to make in here. Do I need to upgrade it again to do that? No, here it is. It's in another tab.
Processing ores is a vital step. Especially the variety of materials derived from ores are essential for fortifying your survival base and crafting various tools and weapons. This will ensure you're better safeguarded from the threat of zombies. You already know the drill from earlier, haven't you? Get your hammer and the necessary materials ready, then proceed to upgrade the crafting bench. Now delve into ore processing. Creating things by hand is both satisfying and enjoyable, wouldn't you agree? Feeling uncertain? There's no need to worry. The item crafting bench has got your back. You can easily produce intricate items like nails, gears, ropes, and plastics that might be tough to make by hand. Why not give it a try? You'll be able to create wonderful things with it. I imagine you must be quite worn out from the relentless struggle to survive. You know, to soothe that weary body of yours, how about setting up a sleeping bag? It could provide a wonderful spot to rest and momentarily rejuvenate your weary body. Now that you've set up the sleeping bag, how about taking a little rest? They say rest is the best medicine to regain one's strength. However, it won't restore your diminished energy, and after all, you won't be eating while you're asleep. So go ahead and take a break in the sleeping bag. All right, take a decent break and let's continue with the rest of today's tasks. We can't let those zombies targeting you win, can we? If the zombies attack and you lose all your health, you won't have the strength to flee anymore. At that moment, you'll need to move to a safe place to avoid being killed and having all your flesh torn off by the zombies. So, it seems like a good idea to set a respawn point at the sleeping bag. Setting a respawn point will allow you to move to a safe location, even in such dire circumstances. Now go set your respawn point at the sleeping bag. Now that we feel somewhat secure, shall we move on to the next step? To become a proficient technician, research and study are paramount. Back in my youth, I constantly pursued knowledge and never stopped studying. The research bench is precisely where you can acquire new insights. Oh, I can feel the excitement already. Hurry and construct the research bench. Do you think knowledge will automatically flow into your mind just by having a research bench? Absolutely not. To conduct research, research materials are essential. It's about utilizing the data contained within those materials. You can obtain research materials in various ways. You might find materials that people once used scattered about, or you can even craft them using the crafting bench. If it seems difficult, don't hesitate to ask me. I truly enjoy sharing knowledge. Shall we start gathering some research materials?
You've already leveled up quite a bit. When you earn experience and level up, you gain an ability point. Using that point, you can enhance various abilities in the character info window. Would you like to check how much stronger you've become?
I'm pretty close to lightning, is why I put a point in nutrition, just in case I get another lightning coil piece of gear. He didn't give me any research data. Hmm.
It seems you've acquired a shield, soldier. A shield is traditionally known as equipment designed to defend against enemy attacks. Do you think the same? However, using a shield solely for defensive purposes in actual combat is a novice's move. If you block an enemy's strike accurately with a shield, you get an opportunity to counterattack. It allows you to strike back. But if you rely on the shield indiscriminately, your posture will collapse, putting you at risk. Therefore, it's paramount to constantly monitor and manage your guard stamina. Keep this in mind and achieve victory in the battle against the zombies.
You have both the research bench and the research materials ready. Shall we start with the most important research in order? In that case, it would be appropriate to study engineering. By researching engineering, you can craft an item called a trap machine. Wondering what a trap machine is? It might be a bit early to explain right now, but don't worry, you'll find out soon. Let's begin with the engineering research step by step.
Hmm. Not sure how I'm supposed to do that. I'm supposed to do what? Research engineering graduate under skill. Okay.
You've completed the engineering research. Well done. Do you feel like you've gained new knowledge? Now we can construct automated traps that are much more efficient than primitive ones, like wooden spikes. To operate these automated traps, significant power is required, right? That power comes from the trap machine. To survive on your own, you'll need many automated traps. This means you'll need a lot of trap machines. Oh, to craft the trap machine, head to the item crafting bench. If you're lacking materials like copper or iron for production, you can mine ores with a pickaxe. Shall we try crafting the trap machine now?
So we need rubber and gear. Okay, nothing in there gives me it. Need 1 rubber. And my inventory's full. Let's see, can I make, like, storage chest? Real quick. The rest of it I'll keep on me because it's crafting stuff. Okay. So it needed me to make 1 rubber and 1 gear. Then I can make a trap machine, but I need 1 ingot.
The time has finally come to use that trap machine. Before setting up traps, it's best to have a well-thought-out strategy. At night, zombies' senses become much sharper, making them trace survivors. To deal with these creatures, creating a kill zone is the most effective approach. You'll use a strategy where you act as bait and lure the zombies into the kill zone. But there's one thing you must remember. If the zombies can't reach you, they'll start destroying your buildings. I made that mistake in the past and almost faced grave consequences. So let's plan in such a way to lure the zombies efficiently. Now, shall we create a kill zone in your survival base?
3 wood planks, 1 more iron ingot. Gonna have to go get some more trees. I see the potential of this game. I just don't know if I have the time to devote to this right now. Gonna make some more foundations as well. I'm cutting trees. I don't see like durability in the game. So maybe there's not durability here. You do slow down significantly with tools in your hand, though. Okay. Hmm. That's it for him, huh? Okay. Okay. Um, I would like to make one of these, I know. So I'm gonna need another trap machine, which means I need one gear, one more rubber. Four pieces of iron. I knew there was something I could do about that. And 1 copper wire and 1 more ingot. One trap machine. Then I need 5 nails.
To survive on your own, you need to carry various items in your inventory. You can't just carry everything around indiscriminately, because the space in your inventory is limited. It's a good idea to only keep what's necessary and organize the rest well. Then, let's build a storage box in the survival base and store items there.
I'll do that after I do this. I need 4 wooden planks. I need more logs. Okay. And some lumber and an iron ingot.